Peace and blessings, family. It's your girl, Sony, back again with another one. Today is a beautiful day. And why is it a beautiful day? Because we all was woken up this morning by spirit. We were all blessed with another day above the ground. We were all blessed with the ability to see, hear, talk, taste, touch. I'll leave it at that because I could keep going on and on and on. But we are blessed to be here. We are blessed to be in communion with one another. We are blessed to be able to talk to Source and have Source talk back to us. We are blessed to have angels and ancestors and spirit guides that care about us, that watch out for us, that protect us, that speak to us, that let us know that we're not here alone, that there's someone else that's fighting our battles for us, that we don't have to take things in our hands, that we will have someone that fights for us. In the spiritual as well as the natural. You know, it's a beautiful thing to have love, to have your life, to have your health. That's your wealth within itself. And I'm blessed to be able to be here, still in the land of the living, to have people around me who really care about me, who love me, and not for the things that I could give them or how I make them feel or the things I could do for them. But they just love the essence of me, and they appreciate the special person that I am, because I'm just pure joy. I'm just magic. I'm freaking amazing. And I bring all of that into every relationship of my life. Every relationship, my partnerships, my love interests, my friendships. I am loyal to the end. But I have learned who to be loyal to and how loyal to be to people. But most of all, I've learned how to be loyal to myself first and foremost. Because outside of Source, my relationship with me is the most important and longest relationship I will ever have in this life. I have to put me first as you have to put you first. And it's about being authentic, being open, being honest, and having the people around me that pour into me as well as I pour into them. There's no more empty cups around here. And I appreciate people for who they are. I mean, really good people. And I have learned to listen to my discernment and my intuition, because when I did not pay attention to my intuition is when I ran into a lot of trouble. When I was like, oh no, this is what happened, oh maybe. We never second guess ourselves. I know who I am, in the spirit as well as the physical. And I know that my intuition and discernment is on point. And I'm grateful to Spirit for all of the blessings that have been bestowed upon me, all of the gifts and talents that I have, that I'm able to walk into my own light now, that I know who I am. And there's no one can talk me into anything. No one can make me feel bad about anything that I have that they don't have. No one can make me feel secondary. No one can make me look at them and want to help them. Everything that I do now is just for the betterment of me. It's for the betterment of me. Because when I do things to help people, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel good. But I'm always going to be the one that I put first and foremost. I'm never going to give people my last anymore. I'm never going to say yes when I want to say no. I'm never going to pick up the phone when I don't want to talk because you keep harassing me. I'm never going to answer emails if I don't want to talk. Like, there is boundaries that's set up now. And you could have the biggest sob story in the world, because this is the world's smallest violin. I don't care anymore. Because when I cared is when people took advantage of my heart and my kindness. And they always saw my kindness as a weakness, when in reality, it has always been and will always be my strength. Because I believe in God and I believe in love. But you have to treat people accordingly. I had a lot of karmics in my life that wanted to suck the life out of me. They saw my magic and was around me for so long that they thought it was theirs. They thought that they could take this, that they brought something to the table. But in reality, they didn't. It was always me. And I cared about them enough that I let them believe that it was them. But like the story goes, they leave, and it takes them a while to realize, oh, she was the magic. It was all about her. Yeah, but by this time, you know, we don't do no backtracking. We don't do spinning the block. We don't do treachery 2, 3, and 4 times. Once you have been betrayed one time, that's the only chance you get to betray a person. If you have sense, you never let them come back to betray you again, because the second time is gonna be so much worse. That's like you see a stray dog in the street and the dog bites you. You see that same stray dog next week and you walk up to it to try to pet it again. And if it bites you, are you gonna be surprised? No. You allowed it into your energy, into your space. You didn't learn your lesson the first time around. This is the same thing that we do with people. Love you more than you love anything that's ever walking outside of your body. You have to set up boundaries. Now, my boundary is once you do something, it's a wrap. I never want to see or speak to you again. I will tear up pictures. I don't have anything of any ex that I had in my life, except my baby's mother, because we didn't end on bad terms. Well, I left the relationship. I don't know her story, because, everybody got a different perspective. And a breakup is always hurtful. But she's the only one that I would have anything from, because she didn't hurt me. She didn't cheat on me, lie, steal, cheat, the normal things that people do. And we shared a nice, long decade together. It was what it was. And we have a child together, and that's the best thing that has ever happened to my life. So I will always be indebted to her, because she gave me the greatest gift of my life outside of Source. She gave me the greatest gift. And I'm grateful. But anybody else, your stuff ain't here. I done got a picture of you, your children, your animals, your mama. Nobody. I don't want nothing. It's a wrap. You keep it moving. But we have to set up boundaries, brothers and sisters. And we have to learn from the past. Pattern recognition. It is what it is. Pay attention to what happened in the past, because it will repeat itself in the future if you allow it. That same person that came and finessed you and said this and said that, they will do it again, but this time it's going to be so much worse, because you already healed from the original betrayal, and now you believe in the illusions again. And this time they're going to get you for more money. This time they're going to hurt your heart even more. This time they're going to sleep with more people on you. This time is going to be that stake in the heart. So you don't allow it. Once you have learned your lesson, and if spirit allowed you to see the writing on the wall, it's on you if you fall for it again. You have to always love you more than you love anything walking around. Anything walking around. I'm like, at this point, I thought putting me first 2 years ago when I left my relationship was selfish, because I had never put me first in my life. And it's natural. You are always supposed to put you first. But that went back to the parental wounds that I had when people pleasing all of my life. And I had to go through the dark night of the soul a couple of times and heal those wounds. And you're always going to be on this healing journey. But at the end of the day, always put you first and foremost. Because if you drop dead right this second, I promise you one thing, the world will not end. No one in your life will jump in that grave with you. I can't live no more, they not here. No, the world's going to go on. They just going to find somebody else to finesse. They just going to find somebody else to run game on. They just going to find another sucker out there. So if the world don't stop, this person going to keep moving. What's your problem? Keep it moving. Put you first and foremost. Put in that work. And find somebody who is worthy of you. But this time, take your time. Let the divine lead you. And pay attention to those red flags. Pay attention to those pink flags. Pay attention to those purple flags. You better pay attention to every freaking flag at this point. Because it's going to be a flag. But it's going to be up to you if you pay attention to it and how much you love yourself. Do you love yourself to save yourself from the hurt and the pain? That's going to come, because we know it's going to come. These people don't change. Until next time, brothers and sisters, Ashe.